Are you ready for your first roaster of the evening? Okay. You're not gonna like him any more than that. Our first roaster is known, he was the most popular and biggest troublemaker at Bayside High. He is famous for carrying a cell phone that is way too big, his signature blonde hair, calling timeout in the middle of the day when everyone would freeze. He absolutely terrorized his principal, Mr. Belding. He also used subliminal messages over the PA system to get dates and lost his best friend's dog in a poker game. Please welcome everybody's favorite asshole, Zack Morris.
Thank you. I never watched Saved by the Bell. I didn't know any of that. Very exciting. Wow. Keep it going for your hosts, Tommy Pickles and Chucky Finster, everybody. I'm glad we're supporting your Jewish bona fides today. That's good. I don't know if you guys knew this, Eddie actually was not circumcised, but for this show, to prepare for Tommy, he circumcised himself with a screwdriver he's got in his diaper right now. Tommy, you love to say a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do, but you look like what a baby's gotta do is sell meth after getting diagnosed with cancer. Time out. Now, I did not know they were already going to make Breaking Bad references beforehand, but I felt like I was going to go with the joke anyway. Time in. Man, Tommy, you look so creepy. You look like you jerk off to Angelica's feet pics. Yeah, you know that nasty cousin of his has an OnlyFans. Chucky's got an Asian stepmom, which is also what he searches for on Pornhub. Speaking of people with dead moms, Michelle Tanner from Full House is here. Yeah, Michelle looks like she still says, "No way, Jose," but only now it's when she's talking about illegal immigrants on Fox News. Well, I'm kidding. Clearly Michelle's liberal. She was very sad when Roe v. Wade got repealed. Every woman deserves the right to cut it out. Topanga from Boy Meets World is here. After TV, Topanga and Michelle had very different lives. Topanga became a math tutor, and Michelle helped cover up Heath Ledger's death.
You're in big trouble, Mr.
Topanga's name is fitting because her pussy's like a canyon. Local reference. Topanga and I were pretty similar. I had Mr. Belding, you had Mr. Feeney. The only difference is that Mr. Belding didn't slowly follow me through life until I passed the age of consent. Time out. Now, I looked up when I was doing the research for this show, I looked up and he did kind of like, Zack went back and worked on the show, but I like the joke enough anyway, so I kept it in. Time in. Leo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is here. I heard there was a turtle book to perform, and I thought, oh great, I haven't seen Lisa in years. Thank you. I'll take a badum-tis. Thank you so much. If I wanted to hang out with a teenage mutant who smelled like a sewer, I'd just call up Screech. Time out. Do you guys feel bad about Screech? Why? Anyway, time in. Speaking of people whose dads are rats, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is here. Hi, Will. Will's dad abandoned him as a kid, or as Will puts it, had an entanglement with another child.
Keep my father's name!
Will, you look a little darker than I remember. Did they pull a reverse on Viv on you? Time out. I was worried there were not going to be enough non-white people here for that joke to land. And I'm glad I was proven wrong. Time in.
Out your motherfucking mouth!
I'm not gonna do that joke. Alright, fine, I'm gonna do it. Well, if this joke doesn't work, this is you guys' fault, by the way. Will grew up in West Philadelphia where he would shoot some b-ball outside the school. Then he moved to LA where people shoot 8 balls outside the school. Okay, you guys were right. Thank you.
You all wanted it.
That joke worked really great because we are downtown right now. Urkel was supposed to be here. I wrote jokes. I'm going to make jokes about him anyway. I'm glad he's not here so that way Will doesn't get Carlton-related PTSD. That's good news. Urkel loves science. Boring! You're not going to get chicks like that, Urkel. If you start talking science, you're going to put more women to sleep than Dr. Cliff Huxtable. Huh? It was bound to happen. Bart Simpson is here. Yeah, the only 4th grader old enough to collect Social Security. Bart is a real troublemaker. He looks like he sells weed to the Fresh Prince, Adderall to Urkel and Topanga, Xannies to Michelle, bootleg Chinese Viagra to Tommy and Chucky, and clearly acid to me, because there's no way there's actually a giant turtle on stage right now. Leonardo's just a really tall guy who likes Italian art and lives in the sewers because rent in New York is too expensive. Bart looks like he has jaundice, which I want to remind everyone is not called yellow fever. That's what Chucky Finster has. Well, what a joke to close on, everybody. Good night.